Samastitihi. Palms in front of you. Press together in Anjali Mudra at the heart. Just take a moment to center yourself. Allow the body settle in to this practice. Let's Om with the cat. Take in a deep breath. Om. Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandara Shita Swatma Sukhavabode Nishreyase Jangalikaya Mane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantiye Abahu Purushakaram Shanka Chakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirsam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Om. Surya Namaskar. Ekam, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Welcome, Elisa. Dwe, exhale, hinge and fold down, tuck the chin. Trini, inhale, lift the head, extend the spine. And Chaturanga, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale. And Shad, exhale back into your first down dog. Set the gaze towards the navel and breathe. 1. Just let your mind rest in the sound of your breath. 2. Relaxing the hands and the feet into the floor. 3. Using legs and arms to support your body. 4. And 5. Looking up. Sapta, inhale, hop or walk the feet up to the hands. Lift the head only. Ashtanga, exhale, nose to knees, curl in, drop the head. Noah, inhale, come all the way up. As you reach up, look to the palms as they come together. And exhale, samastitihi. Good. Number 2, ekam, inhale, arms reach up overhead, gaze to the hands. Dwe, exhale, hinge and fold down, gaze down the nose and tuck the chin. Trini, inhale, lift the head, extend the spine, send back the collarbones, and then Chaturanga, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lowering, good. Pancha, inhale, keep those collarbones open, and then Shat, exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. 1. Notice if you're gritting your jaw here, kind of slamming your tongue to the roof of the mouth. 2, just soften the tongue. 3, ease tension in the face and the jaw and the brow. 4, back of the head. Yeah, that's good. And 5, Sapta, inhale, hover, walk the feet up to the hands, lift the head only. Nice deep inhale there. Ashtanga, exhale, everything out, almost with a sigh. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, samastitihi. Good. And 1 more. Ekam, inhale, arms reach up, palms touch if they can, and away. Exhale, hinge and fold down, and tuck your chin. Trini, inhale, lift the head, extend. Chaturanga, exhale, don't rush, step back and lower down. Good. And then inhale, open, draw the navel in. Exhale, still drawing the navel softly in. You're in down dog. That navel drawing in is going to help draw the weight out of the wrists and hands. Breathe 1. It's almost as if somebody's pulling you back from that waist part of the body. 2, right from the lower waist. 3, 4, good. And 5. Sapta, inhale, hop or walk the feet up to the hands, head is up. Ashtanga, exhale, dropping the head again, release the back of the neck. Noah, inhale, come all the way up, palms will touch. Exhale, samastitihi, good. Surya Namaskar, be bending the knees. Ekam, inhale, and reaching up if you can, good. Dwe, exhale, hinging down. You can bend the knees more to get the hands down to the floor, tuck the chin. Trini, inhale, lift the head. And Chaturanga, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can do it from the knees, good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sapta, inhale, right foot steps up to warrior, Virabhadrasana, reaching up. Ashtau, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down. Noah, inhale, Dasha, exhale. Ekadasha, 11th position, left leg will step up. Dwadasha, exhale, all the way down. Triodasha, inhale, open into up dog. And Chaturdasha, exhale. Draw in yourself. Down dog, 1. So down dog is an inversion. It's also a forward bend, 2. So the back body is opening here. 3, including the hamstrings and the calves and the ankles. 4, even the soles of the feet. And 5, Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Good. Dropping the hips, Saptadasha, inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, Samastitihi, good. Number 2, bend the knees into squat, Ekam, inhale. Dwe, exhale, hinge and fold down and tuck the chin. Good. Trini, inhale, lift the head, extend the spine. Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down, good. Pancha, inhale. Sha, exhale. Good. Sapta, inhale, right foot steps up, Virabhadrasana. Ashtau, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Your body is a danda, a staff, so it's straight, good. Inhale, open into up dog like a snake. Exhale, close into down dog. Ekadasha, inhale, left leg steps up. Dwadasha, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Triodasha, inhale. And Chaturdasha, exhale. Good. Breathe. 1, 2, it's okay, Kara. 3, 4, and 5. Panchadasha, 15th position. Inhale, hop or walk the feet up to hands, and then exhale. Drop the hips, Saptadasha, 17th position is back to a squat. Good. And then exhale, just straighten. Samastitihi. Let us do one more. Bend the knees. Ekam, inhale, arms reach up. Dwe, exhale, hinge and fold. Good. Trini, inhale, lift the head, extend. Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Good. Pancha, inhale, doing great, Elisa. Shat, exhale, good. Sapta, inhale, right foot, Virabhadrasana, don't rush. Ashtau, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Good, use your legs. Noah, inhale, and Dasha, exhale. Ekadasha, inhale, left leg, stepping up. Dwadasha, exhale all the way down. Exhale through the backs of the heels, good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and exhale. Chaturdasha, 14th position, down dog. 1, 2, press straight down with the hands. See how that changes how the arms work. 3, chin is slightly tucked. That'll help you breathe here. 4, and 5. Good. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Good. Drop the hips. Saptadasha, inhale, arms reach up. Beautiful. And straighten the legs and arms float down. Samastitihi. Good. Padangustasana, inhale, hopping the feet out hip width, and then reach down and hook the big toes with the first 2 fingers, like you're drawing a bow. Exhale, drop the head down, elbows come to the sides. So you're poking those elbows out to the sides and you're letting the back of the head relax down. 1, 2, 3. Sense that the cervical spine is getting a little bit of gentle traction here. 4. Don't try to hold your own head up. And 5. Good. Inhale, lift the head, extend. Padahastasana. Stick the hands under the feet, toes to the bends of the wrists maybe. And then exhale brings you back down again. Elbows again kind of come out just a little bit. You want to feel this awareness of the shoulder blades and the back body and the head curling down and in. 2. Yeah, that's good. 3. Again, soften the jaw if you're gritting your teeth here. 4. Let go of a lot of effort and relax into it. Yeah, that's better, Sam. 5. Inhale, lift the head, extend. Exhale, bring the hands to your waist and inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hop or walk the feet together to Samastitihi. Good. Uttita Trikonasana. Ekam, inhale, turn to the right in a moderate stance with arms in T. And Dwe, exhale, reach down, perhaps grabbing the big toe. You can bend your knee to get there. Or bring the hand to the ankle or shin, gazing to the top hand, which is not behind your head. 1. So, Miranda, we're not there. 2, we're in triangle, hon. 3, it's okay. 4, that's a Vata thing to be confused about that right now. It's okay. And 5, inhale, come on up. I think we're all a little Vata deranged this week. Exhale, and there's no feeling bad about that. Come on down to the other side in triangle. I know I use the Sanskrit and I know that's hard. It's just the person who wants to be really respectful, 1, of these practices. 2, and how they were taught to me. And I learned the Sanskrit. 3, it was kind of hammered into me. I'll try to say the English. 4, and 5. Inhale, come on up. Revolved triangle, Parivrita Trikonasana. Pivot and turn to the right again. And bring your left hand down to the floor. It can come to a block, the floor, the other side of the foot, the inside of the foot, your choice. It can also be a runner stretch. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Nourish your body with your breath. 4, and 5. Use your inhale to fly you up and through like a windmill. And you're going to fly beautifully to the other side as you exhale, bringing the right hand down into Parivrita Trikonasana, revolved triangle on the left. Breathing. 1. This is a twist in the upper spine. Find stability, lower spine. 2. Through the legs. 3. Sam, that's fine. 4. And 5. Inhale, come up, the 5-pointed star, you're drawing in, draw in energy, and then exhale, Samastitihi to the top of the mat. Good. Extended side angle, Uttita Parshvakonasana. Ekam, inhale, turn to the right in a long stance. Dwe, exhale, bend into the right knee, and placing the elbow on the lower thigh or maybe on the floor with the hand. Breathe. 1, and you're going to reach with the top arm. 2, the top arm reaches past the head. 3, yeah, that's it. Good, Elisa. 4, and 5. Inhale brings you up. And as you exhale, bend into left knee, readjust the feet, come down, placing the elbow on the thigh or reach or the hand to the floor. Good, nice, Wendy. Breathe. 1. The back of the neck can get cranked here if you're really craning it back to look up at the hand. So tuck the chin. 4, and you look up through your third eye almost. And 5, the eyes are raised. Inhale, come on up, not so much the head. Parivrita Parshvakonasana, revolve side angle. Turn to the right again. We're going to do it. We're going to do it this morning, Sam. I know we haven't done it, but I kind of want to do it today. Because I think we need some twists to wring out any Vata imbalance in the body. So you're going to put the hands in prayer at your chest and turn your body to the right and bring your left elbow across. Yeah. Try to ground that back foot if you can. Breathe. 1. So you're not on the toes of the back foot. Good. 2. Yeah, nice, Elisa, if you want to reach there. 3, 4. Wendy, that's beautiful. And 5. Use your inhale to come up as you pivot and turn to the left. The hands can stay in prayer if they want, or you can use them to pull you into a deeper twist as you twist to the left now. Set the gaze on the top elbow or the top hand if you're going into that full expression. 2 breaths. 3. Give yourself permission to do less here if you need to. 4 and 5. Trust that the practice will bring you to these deep places eventually. And actually, I think the less places are just as deep. Come on back, Samastitihi. Good. Now, Prasarita Padottanasana, expanded foot stretch. Inhale, turn to the right, 4 of them, right? Hands are on waist or hips. Inhale, and then exhale, palms to the floor. Head is up. You're still not all the way down. Your body's an extension. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, drop the head down. The spine is getting gentle traction from the weight of the head. Gaze down the nose. 1. Gently tone the pelvic floor. 2. Just sealing that energy in. You got to go, Kara? Yeah. 3. Okay, good. We're in Prasarita, Kara. 4. Just settle into your breath. And 5. Good. Take an inhale, lift the head, and exhale. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. We're just on A, Kara. Taking B now. Inhale, bring your arms out to a T. Exhale, bring them back to your waist. B Uddiyana Bandha. Think B Bandha. Take an inhale here. Draw the elbows back and the navel back. Exhale, come all the way down and find the gaze. Sense the legs working. If your ankles hurt here, take a peek and make sure that your toes are turned in. Breathe. 1. Press into the ball of the feet. 2. Good. That's it. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale brings you all the way up. Simply exhale there. Good. C position. Inhale, bring your arms out. Exhale, clasp down, Dway. Take an inhale here. You're clasping your hands for C. And then exhale, coming all the way down again. Breathe. 1. This is where you can imagine a teacher gently helping you. 2. Their hand would be on your sacrum, on your low back. And their hands would be gently tugging your hands away. 3. Not wrenching, not pushing, just gently. 4. Good. And 5. Inhale, keep the chin slightly tucked and come up. Draw the navel in as you do. Exhale, hands to hips. Take an inhale, open through the front, D position, dedos. We're going to reach down, grab our big toes, our dedos. Head is up here as you extend, and then exhale, dropping down. If you touch the crown of the head to the earth, don't slam it into the earth. Again, it's touching. Breathe. 1. There is not weight being borne on it. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head. Simply exhale. Good. Hands to the waist. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale back to the top of the mat. Samastitihi. Good work, everybody. Parshvattanasana, intense side stretch with hands in reverse prayer. Turn to face the back of the mat. Either stack the fists or try the reverse prayer. Relaxing the wrists as you go into it will help open the shoulders. Dway, exhale, come down over that right leg. But really keep grounded in the back leg. Sense that back foot. Breathe. 1. So you're not hurling yourself forward into the front leg. 2. There's an energy that's pulling you back. 3. Good, Sam. 4. That works for you, that cue. And 5. Inhale, come on up. Pivot around to face the left foot. And exhale. Initiate it from the back foot. Don't lose the back foot as you come down. Keeping the mind in these places in our body that we don't see really. It's an interesting way to practice. Tuck your chin, Sam. Good. 3 breaths. 4. And 5. Inhale, come on up. And exhale. Samastitihi. Bringing some awareness into the left leg. Hold your left hip. Uttita Hasta Padangustasana, the balancing posture where we're going to hold our big toe. So inhale up like a flagpole. That right big toe, if you can. If it's too much, grab the outside of the knee. And if you're bowing forward, do I exhale? Breathe. 1. 2. Nice and tall. 3. All the cables on the bridge are strong. 4. And 5. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the leg out to the right, and the gaze may turn to the left. 1. Set the gaze. It's like another hand. 2, or another limb. 3. Nice, Miranda. 4, 5. Inhale, bring the leg back. Exhale, bow if you wish. Inhale, head up and hold both hips. Squeeze at the soft tissue at the hips. Breathe. 1. Squeeze right in there. 2. Those hip flexors want to do it all. Don't let them. 3, 4. Scoop from behind. And 5. And exhale, bring it down. Good. Other side. Bringing the attention into the right leg and the right foot. And inhaling up the left leg. Scooping from behind. Hook the big toe or the knee. Exhale, bow if you wish, or stay up. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Everything is dynamic but not tight. 4, Stira Ansukha, and 5. Inhale. As you exhale, leg goes left, gaze right. 1, beautiful, everybody. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, bring the leg back. Exhale, bow if you wish. Good. Inhale and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good work. All right. Standing strong in the left leg. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana, half bound lotus, if that's okay for you. If not, please do a tree posture with the right foot inside the left thigh. Reach around to bind if you're in lotus. And if you're not, you're gonna just stay upright, or you can do the number 4 posture. If you can go down, exhale down. Breathe. 1, 2, cultivate santosha, equanimity, contentment. 3, with wherever you are right now in your practice. 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head. Be grateful you're here. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, release the right leg to the floor. Bring the attention to the right foot, right leg. Energy there. Inhale up that left leg into a number 4 or tree, or the lotus in the bind. And exhale down if you wish. Setting the gaze. Cultivate santosha, contentment. 1, 2. That's it. Let the head relax. 3. Good. Let's 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head only. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. And mindfully and slowly release the foot as you come down to Samastitihi. Vinyasana to Utkatasana. Samastitihi ekam, inhale. Dwe, exhale. Fold down and tuck the chin. Trini, inhale, lift the head. And Chatwari, exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Panja, inhale. Shat, exhale. Utkatasana. Sapta, inhale. Hop the feet up between the hands. Drop your hips. Pull the navel in at half strength and then reach the sternum up. Breathe. 1. If it hurts to press your palms together. 2. I can't see any of your palms because it's Zoom. 3. Then maybe bring them shoulder width apart. 4. And 5. And then dive down. You're going to bend the knees more. Make yourself into a little ball. Place the palms. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Walk or jump back and lower. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Good. Virabhadrasana A. Sapta, right foot steps up and the arms reach up again. Again, finding what works for your hands. If it hurts to bring your palms together, you can bring them apart and externally rotate your upper arms. Breathe. 1, and then maybe bring them back together and see if that helps. 2, 3, 4. Sam, just watch that front knee. And 5. As you inhale, you're going to turn and bend into the left knee. If you can do that without looking at your feet, that's fun. Breathe. 1, 2, sense the feet. 3, even though you can't see them. 4, yeah, good. And 5, Virabhadrasana B. Bring your arms to T at shoulder height. Gazing at the front hand here, left knee is still bent. Breathe. 1, 2, the arms are like the limbs of a tree. 3, branches. 4 and 5. Inhale, lift and turn. And exhale into that right knee. Those limbs do not have to hold themselves up. They're just natural. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the limbs swing around and come down to the earth and swing the left leg back and lower down. Or the right leg. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, sorry. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Good. And inhale, come through to sit to Dandasana, seated staff posture. This is your place where if you were skipping vinyasas, you can stay and breathe. But we will skip vinyasas between the sides this morning because we will get to some second series postures. Breathe here, 1. So for the folks who weren't here when we started, we're going to do a half and half. 2, 3, 4. So your arms are going to be down by your sides, Eliza. Your chin will be tucked in. 5. And then you're going to reach forward, Paschimottanasana, grabbing the big toes. Head is up and exhale. Drop the head down. Breathe. 1. Intense west stretch. 2. You're stretching the back, the west side of the body. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head. Reach around as far as you can go. We'll just do 2. Breathe. 1, 2. Love you, honey. 3, 4. It's in my purse right there if you need it. And 5. Good. Inhale, lift the head and exhale. And let's bring our hands back behind us, right to Purvottanasana. So they go back and the legs are strong. Now you can lift the heart and breathe and open. If you want to lift all the way up with the hips, do so. 1, look at your nose. 2, press the tops or the bottoms of the feet into the floor. 3, the balls of the feet into the earth. 4, and 5, and exhale, come down. Crossing your shins, draw your legs in tight, bring your hands to the earth. Inhale, lift yourself up and step or jump back and lower. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Ardha Baddha Padma, Paschimottanasana. Supta, jump through to sit, bringing your right leg into a lotus. Sit up nice and tall and just draw that right heel towards your navel. If it doesn't get there, please stay upright. If you feel it's safe, you're going to bind. And if you can bind, you're going to exhale and go down. If you can't bind, I want you to work on the integrity of the spine, the spinal channel. Breathe. 1. From Mula Bandha, drawing the energy up. 2, up through the navel center, heart center to the crown of the head. 3, and relaxing the shoulders and the hips around that central channel. 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head and exhale. Switch to the other side. Same thing. So sensing that integrity of the central channel from a standpoint of your prana, which you're managing with breath, bandha, and drishti. Head is up. If you've bound, reach for that right foot and exhale, go forward. Otherwise, stay upright and see if you can create this integrity of energy that's in the spine and the body can relax around that central field. 2 breaths. You can do this when you're folding forward as well. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift head. Exhale. Good. And take the vinyasa. Coming through your vinyasa. Good. And then we're going to go to Trianga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. 3 limbs facing a foot with 4 bend. You can prop here and anywhere in these practices. Put something underneath and your right leg is going to tuck back. Your left leg will be straight. So my right leg is tucked back and it's propping underneath both sitting bones is perfect here. Otherwise, you're going to reach forward, root that right sitting bone and exhale and come on down. So as we're here, again, find that field in the central channel and let the body relax around. It's not a rigid spine, it's a flowing and open spine. Breathe 2 breaths so that the hips can relax. 3, so that the shoulders can open. 4, nice, Wendy. And 5, inhale, lift the head and exhale. Swing that right leg out straight, tuck back the left shin. Root into the left sitting bone. Head is up as I reach. And exhale down again. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head, and exhale, and take a vinyasa. Cross the shins. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Sapta, jump through to sit in Dandasana, Janu Shirshasana. So right leg coming in, heel towards the groin. If you can get there, that's fine. If it doesn't want to go there because of knee, prop, do whatever you need to do to keep that right knee safe. Turn the torso towards the left leg. My right rib cage is dropping, head is up, and exhale. Now, breathe. 1, sense the breath nourishing that central field of the body. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head, and exhale, pause there. Nothing to do. Switch to the left side. Bring that right leg straight. Draw the left heel in. Turn the torso towards the right leg as you reach. Head is up and exhale down. 1. Notice if that left hip is trying to hike up towards your ear, let it drop down. 2, the back of the left hip soften. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head, simply exhale. Take the vinyasa, cross the shins. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga, or you can sit in Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Janu Shirshasana B. Sapta, jump through to sit. The right heel bends and comes underneath, in between both sitting bones, knee out at 85. If that doesn't work, you're going to do A again. Activate the right leg. Drop the right rib cage. Head is up. Exhale, come on down. 1. So the right leg is active, so you're not crushing into that heel. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head, and exhale. Switch to the other side. Sometimes the ankle doesn't feel good under here. You can put padding if you need that, or you can change the foot from a point to a flex or vice versa. Head is up, drop the left rib cage. Exhale down. 1, nourish the central channel with the breath. 2, seal in the prana with the gaze and the bandhas. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, and vinyasa, just cross the shins. Inhale, lift, and exhale, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Sapta, jump through for Janu Shirshasana B, which if you have knee or hip issues, I really recommend propping. You can put a block underneath both hips. The heel is coming to Uddiyana Bandha, and if that knee is close to the floor, you can reach forward. If the knee is high, do not reach forward. Just stay upright and balance. If you're there, exhale down. Breathe now, wherever you are. 1. Gently pressing the foot and the thigh together. 2, with the same amount of energy. 3, that's a good choice, Mitch, yeah. 4, and 5. Good, inhale, lift the head, and exhale. Take that leg out. Other side, please. Sometimes that arch of the foot can get really tight, so if you massage it a little bit, will help open the toes. If the knee is down close to the floor, and you can reach forward, you can. Exhale, go down. Otherwise, stay upright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the head, and exhale. Take the vinyasa across the shins. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Marichyasana A. Supta, jump through to sit. Right knee bends. Getting the right rib cage through and wrapping around. Palms are facing out as you reach behind you. Head is up. And exhale, pull those collarbones open and drop the head down. Let the head relax. Open the back of the neck. Breathe. 1. Bow. 2. 3. These look good. Nice, Sam. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale. Extricate yourself from that. Let's go to the other side. Reaching around. My left foot is pressing into the earth. My hands are reaching behind. Head is up. And exhale. Down we go. Drop the hips behind you. Breathe. 1. So allow the sitting bone of both legs to come into the floor. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale. Take the vinyasa. Cross the shins. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Marichyasana B. Left leg finding lotus. Now sit up nice and tall and draw that heel into lotus. If it does not feel good to go into lotus, tuck it under. Bring that right leg up and reach, wrap, and bind again. Head is up. Exhale down. So I'm showing the alternative here. Breathe. 1. Yeah. 2. Lisa, I would say just tuck that left leg under. Just like that. And the right leg will come up and reach for the bind. Work on the bind. Yep. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale. Inhale, come on out. Build it on the left side. So your right leg finding either lotus, or if that doesn't work for your knee yet, tuck it underneath. Step into this left foot. Reach through and around. Palms are out. That will help open your shoulders, and then maybe do a barrel monkey's grip behind you. Inhale or exhale. Be content with where you are. Don't judge the body. 1, love the body. 2, 3, yeah, Wendy, 4, and 5. Cross the, or inhale, lift up, exhale, and then take the vinyasa. Inhale, lift, and exhale, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Marichyasana C position. Supta, jump through. Bend that right knee. Reach around. And this can be wonderful twist using the arms to turn you. You can use the full expression. Gaze through the sides of your eyes towards the right. Breathe. 1. Feel how that changes the prana in the brain. 2, as you're turning and exercising those muscles in your eyes. 3, those tiny little muscles. 4, asana for your eyes. And 5, inhale, look to the front, and exhale. Turn to left now. Right leg straight, left knee bends up. Reach around. Find what works. Breathe. 1, sense the spiraling of the spine. 2, the turning of the field. 3, the turning of the gaze. 4, 5. Inhale, look to the front, and exhale. And cross your shins and take the vinyasa. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Supta, jump through to sit. Navasana, we'll just do 3 today. Bring the legs out. Maybe hold the thighs if you need to. Don't be a hero if it hurts. Breathe. 1, hold the thighs. 2, I want you to not hurt yourself with your practice. 3, be kind to yourself. 4, and 5, cross the shins, plant the hands, inhale, lift. Number 2, breathe. 1, 2, 3, shoulders back, belly in. 4, and 5, cross the shins, inhale, lift. And number 3, last one, breathe. 1, lift the heart, navel back. 2, maybe let go. 3, 4, and 5, cross the shins, inhale, lift. Exhale back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we're going to go into a second series practice this morning, Ashtanga. You can bend your knees and bring your mat, roll it up perhaps, put your heels on it. That might be enough. And if you need to close now, here's a nice place to close because that was half primary. But we're going to turn to the left. You can bring your hands in prayer and turn to the left in Ashtanga, dropping the heels into the surface that they're on, whether it's the earth or propping. And look to the left. It's a nice twist. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, noose posture. 4, and 5. Inhale, come on out and turn to the right. No vinyasa in the tradition. You're going to bring your hands to prayer and push the hands open. If you know the full expression, certainly you may go there. 1. That's good. 2, just feel the upper body getting into its great, Elisa. Look to the left. 4, the right. 4, my left, your right. And 5, good. Inhale, turn to the front. Exhale, bring your hands down. Maybe get the propping out of the way. Take an inhale, lift up, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Shalabhasana A and B. Inhale, come forward to a plank or to chaturanga, and exhale to the floor. Bring your hips away from your ears. Just walk them back a little bit. Legs can be hip width apart or toes can be touching here. Hands are down on the floor, palms are facing up. I'm going to roll my shoulders back, lift my navel, lift my feet, look down my nose and breathe. 1. My legs are stretching open. 2, my fingertips are stretching back. 3, my shoulders are opening. 4, collarbones. And 5, keep the torso up, flip the hands, place them palm down right by your waist and drag the heels of the hands back. 1, this is B. 2, keep stretching the body open. 3, doesn't have to be super high. Think long and open in the front. 4, and 5, and come on down. Hands can slide forward, turn your toes under behind you. Inhale into up dog. Turn the toes under, exhale, back into down dog. We're gonna go into half frog and maybe do the whole frog too. But inhale forward to chaturanga or plank and lower down. Feet stretch back behind you, toes pointed. Come up onto your left forearm. Line it up square with the front of the mat, or parallel with the front of the mat, sorry. And then I'm going to pull my navel in as if I'm lifting a pea off the floor. I'm going to try to relax my hip flexors down into the earth. I'm going to bend the right knee, reach back, and I'm going to grab the arch from the inside. And then I'm going to reach my hands, either my fingertips come back, or they spin around to the side, or they come all the way around to the front. Find what works for you. This is stage A. Breathe. 1, 2, stretch that thigh away from you. 3, release through the hip flexor. 4, and press down if you can. And that's 5 breaths. It should feel good. Let's do the other side. It should feel like that beautiful kind of release of tension that can be held in the quads. So I'm going to reach back. I'm going to grab the arch. I'm really kind of using my upper arms or my upper back here. I'm trying to bring my torso back. Spinning the hand either back, side, or front, whatever your shoulder and wrist can do. Once you find that place, push down and release through the left hip flexor right into the earth. Breathe. 1. Look down your nose, pull your shoulders open. 2. This should feel good, not painful. 3. It's a sweet pain. Let's say that. 4 and 5. Release that. Take a moment. Let yourself come down. You might want to go, ugh. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Turn your toes under. And then push into the toes and hands. And inhale. And exhale. I think we'll skip the full Bekasana. Okay, so we're going to inhale, come forward to Chaturanga or plank and lower down. Dhanurasana, and then we'll go right into Parsva Dhanurasana too. We won't take a vinyasa. So I'm going to come forward into the earth for a moment and stretch I'm walking my legs back a little bit to create some space in my low back because that can compress really easily. Then I'm going to make my low back safe by drawing my navel in as if I'm lifting a pea. The opening is going to happen in my upper back. That's where I want it to happen. I'm going to lift up, reach back, and grab my ankles. And I'm going to flare my toes like jazz toes and kick into my feet and open through the throat and breathe. 1, look down the nose. 2, 3, try to lift the knees off the floor, but lift the navel. 2, 4, and 5. Take an inhale. Roll to the right if you can. See if you can roll. Tuck the chin for a moment, look down towards your sternum and your heart, and then keep the gaze down and open through the heart and head. Push the feet into the hands. Breathe. 1, 2, feel that bottom shoulder getting an opening. 3, release through the top side, the top waist. 4 and 5. Inhale, roll to center, and exhale, go to the left side. Do the best you can. Feel that bottom shoulder opening. Again, if you don't know what to do with your head, it shouldn't be on the floor. Tuck the chin, keep the head in this line. Open, breathe. 3 breaths. 4 and 5. Inhale, roll to center. If you're tired, just let go and stay here. If you want to go into one more Dhanurasana, lift up with me. Breathe. 1, 2, open those collarbones. 3, kick into your hands. 4 and 5, and come on down. Let everything go. I'm going to let you pause for a moment because it's intense. I know it's intense. Turn the toes under, palms on the earth. Inhale into an up dog. Exhale back into a down dog. Inhale, come on up to your knees. We're going to do Utkatasana, camel posture. Utkatasana. So I'm finding my knees hip width apart. If that doesn't feel good, put some prepping, put some layering underneath your knees, okay? So I'm going to give myself the option this morning of doing this with my toes because I'm not feeling as totally open as I usually do. And option A is to take your thumbs, and I'm going to push here. I'm pushing in this direction with my thumbs, right? I'm pushing down and in so that I'm opening my sacrum. I'm going to pull my navel back, pull my shoulders back, and I'm going to lift my sternum and push my hips forward and drop my head back and look down my nose towards the ceiling and breathe. If you know deeper expressions, you can reach back for your heels, but lift the heart, press the hips forward. 3 breaths. 4 and 5. Keep the head back. Inhale forward. Push into those thumbs if you have your hands on your hips, or even if you don't, bring them there. Push down, pull the navel in. And bring your hands down. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So pause in down dog. Take a moment. If your low back does not feel good here, so just listen. And it can be very fragile at this point. We're not going into the next 2 or 3 deep back bends. We're going to do a couple of twists. So we're breaking with the traditional sequence, and we're going to do 2 twists to kind of allow our bodies a little bit of recovery from the back bending. Twists usually follow the back bends in these sequences. So I want you to pull your navel to your spine, tuck your tailbone. See if you can reach your tailbone down towards the earth and push into the soles of the feet and push into the hands. to release any compression in the low back. And then looking for it, inhale, come on up. And I'll face the camera again. We're going to do 2 twists. First one, Bharad Vajrasana. Bharad Vajra it means pretty little thunderbolt. Oh, no. Actually, no, Bharad Vajra, yeah. Yes, pretty little thunderbolt. So I'm going to tuck back my right shin, or my left shin. My left shin is in a triangle position, just like that primary series posture. So it's fully flexed. The heel is outside my hip. I'm going to settle into this hip. If it wants to come off the ground, please prop, okay? Give yourself propping. And then my right leg is going to come into a lotus in the full expression. If that doesn't work, it's going to come to a Janu Shirshasana position. So you're going to, before you do anything, so I'm going to show the modification, and I'll show the modification first, then I'll show the full expression. So I'm settling into this sits bone, and then I'm going to lift my sternum, and I'm going to turn to the right, and using my arms, I'm going to turn myself. So that is the modification, or the alternative. The full expression, my right leg would be in lotus. I would bind with the lotus. And then I'm going to take this hand and either do this or bring this hand to the floor and turn. So you have lots of options with this. I'm just going to go here in this position because I won't bring my hand to the floor. That left sitting bone, root it and twist from that place. Breathe where you are. 1, nice, Midge. 2, these are beautiful. They should feel really great. 3, should not feel painful. Sam, that's beautiful. 4, 5, inhale, look to the front, extricate yourself. It's a beautiful posture. It's a beautiful form. I really find it to be one of the most gorgeous of the asana forms. So bringing my right leg into this triangle position, propping if I need to, if I can't get that right hip to the ground. The left leg will come into a Janu Shirshasana if I have knee issues. If I don't have knee issues, it's going to come into lotus. So my left knee is not feeling happy this morning. I'm just listening to it. And you're going to turn. If it's in lotus, you're going to bind, or you're just going to turn. Even in this position, the alternative position, I am working on the twist, but I'm also working to root the right sitting bone. Breathe 2 breaths. I'm working to release through that right hip. 3, and to allow the torso to turn. 4, 5, inhale, look to the front. Exhale, take the vinyasa, crossing your shins. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, you can also just marinate in those 2 postures if you want. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, come on through to sit. So we're going to go into, I just realized, did I skip Morichasana C or D? I did, didn't I? So we're going to do Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes. Full Lord of the Fishes is a 4th series posture where this leg that is underneath you would go into lotus and you do the same twist. This is a half Lord of the Fishes. So I'm reaching my right leg over the top. It's just outside my left bent knee. And this left sitting bone wants to come off, or right sitting bone wants to come off the floor. So if you really can't get it to the floor, please prop something underneath your left sitting bone. And then I'm going to settle in for a moment here. I'm going to get this knee towards the center line of my body and hook my elbow around and pull and turn and breathe. 1. Feel it deep in those hips. 2. Nice, Elisa. 3. Miranda, that looks great. 4. 5. Inhale, look to the front. And exhale. There's a nice little can exit out of it where you kind of go, woo. And you can come into the other side, settling into both sitting bones. What can you soften to make that left sitting bone reach into the earth? And then hook the right elbow, turn left, and breathe. 1. Notice if that bottom knee wants to come up. Let the bottom knee drop down. 2. Yes, these are great. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look to the front. Unfurl your legs or just cross your shins and take vinyasa. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, adho mukha. And inhale, come through to sit, and we'll start to close now. So exhale and lie down. We'll do some back bend. Just 3. 3 of your choice, whether it's a Setu Bandhasana, Hatha Yoga version of bridge, or a full wheel. Just listen to the wisdom of the body and see what works best for you. So if it's going to be bridge, you're going to prepare. If it's going to be full wheel, you can go right into it. I think a combination thereof is totally fine too. So I'm going to engage my lower belly just enough to support my low back. Push into my feet, maybe grabbing the ankles or clasping the hands underneath me. And I'm going to push into my feet and lift up. If I'm lifting into wheel, I'm pushing into my hands as well. Gaze is down the nose. And either way, 2 breaths. 3, the knees are splaying out to the side. Really roll the thighs inwards. 4, yeah, that's good. And 5, and lower down. Touch hip or head. And number 2, inhale, lift up and breathe. 1, 2, nice, everybody. 3, feel those hip flexors opening. This is Ustrasana. 4, if you're in bridge. And 5, yeah, exhale, come on down. And last one, inhale, lift up and breathe. 1, 2, that's it. Really use the legs here. 3, if you're in wheel, imagine that you're straightening them. 4, try to straighten them and open your heart. Nice, Eliza. And 5, and come on down. Hug your knees into your chest for a moment. In the tradition, it would be Chakrasana. I think Chakrasana is really for the practitioner who has been practicing at the highest Olympian levels of this practice. So you don't need to do Chakrasana right now. You can hug your knees in your chest. You want to release the low back. So do some rolling and rocking, maybe a little bit of gentle twisting. And then roll through a vinyasa. You're going to come up and through a vinyasa. And from your vinyasa, your down dog, you'll come through to sit and draping yourself forward to release the body. So in the tradition, it's coming forward to sit. For my own body, I noticed the wisdom of my body said, come to stand and drape forward in Uttanasana. For my entire practice life, that's always felt better for me. So you can also come to stand if you prefer to do a forward bend. You can also just lie on the floor and bring your legs up into an L position too. That's also a forward bend, or stay in down dog. Breathe 2 breaths. 3, we begin to have pattern recognition with this practice. 4, we see patterns in the body. Sometimes patterns of pain, sometimes patterns of openness. 5, we're going to do 5 more breaths here. 6, it's drawing attention and honing that discernment and attention when we begin to notice the patterns. That is the purpose of this practice. 8, 9, and as we can all see, the attention and the discernment tend to understand and see reality clearly is more important than ever in this world. I'll leave it at that. So come to lie down if you have taken a vinyasa. If you did not take a vinyasa before that forward bend, do take one now. Preparing for shoulder stand. If you need padding underneath your shoulders, blankets, prepare that as well. Your shoulder stand sequence can just be legs up the wall. You can find a wall right now and do everything from that position, or you can do the full expressions. You can listen to the body though as you're doing, and I will count us through the whole thing. But if you need to come down, please listen to that. This should not hurt your neck. This should not create tension in the head or the neck. It should be something that feels safe. So You're going to start in Samastitihi, but on your back. So it's a Supta Samastitihi for 5 breaths. So equal standing pose, equal upright pose is going to be Supta. So Sam, we're not quite there yet. So you're going to bring your legs back down, Supta Samastitihi, and sense the body kind of becoming integrated fully here, as if it was standing at the top of your mat. And if you were standing at the top of the mat, would you fall over? If you would, then you need to readjust the body in Supta Samastitihi so that you can sense this upright feeling. Good. That's at least 5 breaths. So now you're going to inhale yourself into shoulder stand, Shalamba Sarvangasana. If you wish to take plow first to get your shoulders in, please do that. Good. Listening to the wisdom of the body as you lift those legs up above your head. Take a check of your cervical spine. If it's flat on the floor, gently lift the chin about 1/8 of an inch off of the sternum, away from the sternum, and that might create a little bit more openness in your neck. Make sure those elbows are as close as they can, and press the hands into the back and use the prana of the legs to lift you skyward, as if you're trying to reach the floor with the feet. Gaze down the nose. I'm sure that's at least 5 breaths. With your next exhale, bring the toes down into Halasana. Plow position gives you an opportunity to readjust the shoulders and pull them in tighter. Yeah. If the feet meet the floor easily, then you're gonna clasp hands. Slowing your breath down now, which is why I'm not really counting. That should be about 5. You can go to Karnapidasana. If you want to come out because you need to leave earlier, that's totally fine. 5 breaths there, mind quieting. From Karnapidasana, hands come back to the back, and you bring your legs up to a lotus or sole to sole with the feet, knees out to the side. That's it. And maybe a balance, or maybe not. Just cultivate santosha, contentment with where you are. Nice, everybody. Yeah, good. Nose gazing, breathing. That's 5. Hug everything in wherever you are, unless you want to come out because it doesn't feel good in your neck. And 5, and then rolling yourself down. You may support your back. My teacher, Nancy Gilgoff, would always say the head needs to stay on the floor as you roll down into Matsyasana. So really press the back of the head into the floor and roll down. Either in full lotus or in straight-legged Matsyasana fish. You're going to open up through heart and throat. You can use your elbows to lift the sternum up and then maybe hold the tops of the thighs or the feet. Breathe 1, 2, tailbone and crown of the head are on the floor. Sternum lifting. 3, straight legs, Eliza, actually here. 4, that'll work for you. And 5. And then Uttana Padasana, hands in prayer above the belly. Reach the feet up towards the sky. If it doesn't hurt your neck, breathe 1, 2, and come on down. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock forward and back and alley-oop into a vinyasa. And then preparing for shoulder stand. Shoulder stand. Headstand, Shirshasana. I was going to say Shirshasana. Shoulder stand. Shirsha means head. I'm going to clasp my hands with my elbows shoulder width apart. Turn my toes under. Walk myself in. Pushing into my forearms. And this might be enough. This could be it right here. If you can go up from there safely in the mat, you can. If you need to use a wall, you can do that too. Ooh, Sam, be careful. Are you okay? Take a moment, Sam. Don't go right back up. Count as many breaths as you want here. So I'm not going to count. I want you to settle into your breath and your count. Silent in your head. Slow it down. Yes, Sam, that's wise. I know it's a little scary. I hope you didn't hurt yourself. Once you feel that you've had enough, take one extra breath. See if you can just do one extra breath. And then either go to half or come all the way down to Balasana, baby pose, child pose. In your child pose, try to start with your hands and your arms in front of you. Patabi Joyce would always say that's good for the heart because there's these heart meridians, these marmas all on the forearms. And then if you need to, roll the forehead from side to side as if you're saying no to help release any compression in the cervical spine, which does happen here. And then if you want to bring your hands back behind you and you prefer that, you can do that. But usually that rolling of the head helps the hands and the arms and the shoulders release the tension. Good. Of course you're breathing. I'm not counting it, but I know you're breathing. Okay. Take your hands to the floor and you come up into a table position. Exhale, step back and chaturanga and lower down. Good. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, coming through to sit, and we'll seal this practice in with the final 3 postures. Bringing your right leg to lotus. And I recommend switching your lotus every once in a while. I actually even recommend experimenting with an Ashtanga practice where you do everything starting on the left side. It's totally heretical, but it is something that actually can help with imbalances, especially if you have one hip that's more open, quote unquote, than another. Half lotus or lotus though, but I'll bring you back into what we're doing right now. Reaching around left and right. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, come forward. You're gonna come forward as far as you can. In the classical form, the brow touches the earth. If it doesn't, you can put a prop in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring the thumb and forefingers into Jnana Mudra. You're in half lotus, it's a nice opportunity to switch the lotus. Okay. Now, line up the heart over the pelvis, not in front of it, and line up the head over the heart and then tuck the chin. Eyes are softly lidded as you gaze down the nose, and you can see the heart rise and fall with each breath. That's 4. And 5. Utpliti, lift up, bring your hands close in towards the hips, kind of mid-thigh. Lean into the hands and inhale, lift up, and maybe it's just an energetic lift. Breathe 1, 2, lift Mula Bandha. As you exhale, 3, 4, and 5, and exhale and come on down. Take your last vinyasa. Cross the shins, inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, come through to sit. And we'll do the closing chant from seated. I prefer to do it from seated. If you want to do it from standing, you certainly can. But for me, I like to do it from seated. It's a little bit easier. Taking a deep breath. Om Swasti Prajabhyaha Paripalyantam Yayena Margena Mahi Mahisha Go Brahmanivyaha Shubhamastu Nityam Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From where you are, take your last vinyasa. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling. Maybe Inhale, chaturanga, exhale, down dog. Yeah. And lying down and taking rest from wherever you are. So you can do supported shavasana with a chair or with props. You can put something underneath your thighs, cover up, get cozy. I am going to shut off the camera and leave you so that you can rest for as long as you wish. Know that you have just started your day in the very best way you possibly could by taking great care of yourself. Miranda, I'll shut things off. You don't need to. Taking good care of yourself, nourishing and loving the body with the practice, not whipping it into shape. Just bringing it through its paces and invigorating it in a curious and playful way, in a way that explores the nooks and crannies of this temple of the body, cleans out the cobwebs, dusts out the corners. But you're not taking a hose to it. You're not taking a fire hose. You're taking a gentle broom, a bucket of water, and a little scrub brush, and you've cleaned it all out. That's your practice. Taking a deep breath through your nose. Let it out through your mouth with a as you rest and come into loving stillness and support of the earth. And I'll leave you with that. Let the support of the earth cradle you and keep you safe, as it always has and always will. See you next time.